Another scenario will be that we have NEPA for the inverter. So we have NEPA, solar, battery, and the inverter. So this way, we're not only calculating just for the solar and the battery alone like we did on the previous video. So in this case, first thing we need to consider is how many hours you normally get that NEPA in a day. On the video we did before, we have a 1 kilowatt load, and our solar panel will have 5 hours for it to perform optimally during the day. Then we'll have 19 hours left. That is, on that scenario, you don't need NEPA, so you're saying goodbye to NEPA. Then we need the battery to do the remaining 19 hours of that particular day. So on this particular scenario, when we have NEPA, so we already removed 5 hours for the solar. And you know that 5 hours for the solar is during the day from 11 in the morning to 4 p.m. in the evening. Then the 19 hours is from the 4 p.m. to the next day, 11 a.m. So that 19 hours, now that's where the NEPA needs to come in. So it is very important you know on average how many hours you have NEPA in a day. Then secondly, which period that NEPA normally comes. In some areas, they bring the lights around 8 in the night and take it around 5 a.m. In some areas, 8 to 1 a.m. depending. In some areas, they bring the light in the afternoon. So in that case, if the NEPA gives you light in the afternoon, you still have to use your solar. Since your solar would be able to support that, it is cheaper for you because you're not paying for the sun. Government is not as solar will still be cheaper for you because you're not paying for the sun. Government is not collecting money for that yet. You know, Nigerians, very soon. Just be surprised. Just be watching. Very soon they will. So if you're using solar, it will be cheaper. Not even cheaper. It will be free for you because government is not taxing us for the sun. Nigeria can surprise us anyway. Government might decide tomorrow. So if you have solar, it will be free for you because we're not paying for the sun. Maybe tomorrow Tinubu will start charging us for using the sun, but we are not there yet. So that is a better option than using the grid. So on this case, we need to know when the grid comes. Is it in the evening? Is it in the afternoon? From what time to what time? And how many hours does it normally stay on average in a day? So let's say in my case, I'm using band B and we normally have 10 hours of light every day, and they normally bring it around 10 p.m. and they take it around okay, if they bring the light 10 p.m., take it 5 a.m. That's 7 hours on average. So we are going to cut it out from our 19 hours. We have 19 hours for the battery to back us up. So we are going to cut off that 7 hours from the 19 hours, and we'll have 12 hours left for the battery to back up. So that means we need 12 kilowatt hour battery. Remember, there's a gap I didn't put. From 4 p.m., there's still some, but we are not considering that, but that's just a surplus coming in. From that 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. is how many hours? That's 6 hours. The battery is still going to provide that backup for that 6 hours. You understand? But if the battery is able to do 12 hours, battery can as well do 6 hours. So it still covers for that. So when the sun is setting from 4 p.m., the battery starts stepping in. The battery will now take the power from that 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. when the NEPA light will come. And NEPA light will still charge the battery. So when the NEPA light goes off around 5 a.m., the battery will step back in again. From that 5 a.m. to the next 11 p.m. with that we have uninterrupted power supply. Next thing now will be on the solar.